Okay, John, here we go. In this video I'll show you I got the XCOM to work, and it's not just me saying so. As you can see, we have the LAN server, and we have here my co-op Operation Broken Arrow level, or mission. Let's start up the server and shut this music up. As you can see, this is my intro picture. On the lower right we have map co-op Operation Broken Arrow and subtitle Means of Destruction. The loading screen of this mission takes a little while longer than it usually does with your maps. I'm not sure why that is, probably the picture, although I saved it as a DXT1 DDS file, so that shouldn't be the problem. For this mission, it's not really important which class of soldier to pick, so let's just pick one and start. Okay, here we go. Now, I just need to kill this guy pretty quickly, and I'll just tell you the second one. The reason why I had to kill him is actually that is a enemy AI, but he prefers shooting at the tank and the tank shooting at him. It is Rosen, the AI character Rosen, and so maybe that's the reason why the tank is shooting at him and he is shooting at the tank. But just for you, so you can hear what I'm saying, I just killed him off. Otherwise the tank would keep firing at him until he's dead, and that would make you hearing my voice a little more complicated. So as you can see, we have an enemy Adat over there. We have an enemy Hemd, and around the corner of this building we have the enemy tank. So what we're going to do now is, this is the trigger zone to activate the XCOM. So let's try that, and then you will see on the left top side the XCOM being activated. Artillery airstrike.
Captain David Crenshaw, Black Jaguar's leader, United States Air Force, at your service, Captain Mitchell. Make the call.
And mortar. I was just waiting for Captain Crenshaw to finish his sentence. Otherwise it would be a little impolite to talk open. So you see we have the artillery airstrike and mortar. You may have noticed that I left out the US Abrams. This was the spot where it used to spawn. The only problem with the US Abrams was that when it came across enemy vehicles like the Hemd or the tank, it would immediately start to fire at them without me giving them the order. Another problem that I had with the US Abrams is that it would not respond to my move orders, so that is something that we might have to figure out later on. Of course, the artillery airstrike and mortar do not have anything like move orders, so you see that this is something we can immediately use in future missions. Well, Captain Crenshaw just asked us to give him the order, or make the call, as he called it. Airstrike, activate, and...
Okay, airstrike on the way. Clear the area.
And now.
Target position, ready to drop. Away. Ghost leader, smoke rounds downrange.
So, goodbye to the ADAT. The F-15 has shot the ADAT. And you can see on the left side we have artillery and mortar left. So the next thing I'm going to do is kill the tank with either artillery or the mortar rounds, because I was planning to stand over there or on top of this building to kill the end, but the tank will shoot me, so I'll just kill the tank before he kills me. We'll select artillery, take aim,
Fire in the hole. Evacuate the target area.
and kill the tank. Now, what you may have noticed, and perhaps you have to rewind this video to hear it again, but the sound of the artillery seems to be cut off at the end, and I'm not sure if that is in the original game as well, but I don't really like that, so I'm not sure if this is something we should use, maybe a couple of times, but it's not something that I really like. Anyway, we still have the enemy hemmed, so I'm just going to walk upstairs to have a better view. As you can see, this is the Hacienda map with daylight. Alright, so we have the hemmed. We select the mortar and give it the... Oh, select again, sorry. And attack.
Fire in the hole. Evacuate the target area.
This happens sometimes. I've tested it before, and most of the times it will get the target, but at this time the target is still alive. Something else you may have noticed is that we still have the mortar. So in the case of the artillery and the airstrike, which was a one-time use, the mortar seems to be there continuously into the mission. So we're just going to try again.
Fire in the hole. Evacuate the target area.
So, as you can see, the airstrike took out the ADAT, the artillery took out the tank, and now we kill the hemmed with a mortar barrage. Now you must think that we still have the mortar. So, as I told you before, this is something that will continuously work in the mission, which is either a bonus or a little annoying. But we'll just have to see. Now what I wanted to show you is something else. We've talked about this before. You recognize this being the Hacienda map from the Get Me Rosen or Get Rosen mission. It's a daylight environment, which is not so strange because I'm sure you know how to edit that one. But this is something that I would like to show you that you said you haven't seen before. I'll just run to the border, and here we have the multiplayer map with the crashed airplane. it's nice to still have the mortar because there is another enemy truck over there, and we can try to kill the enemy truck inside of the multiplayer aircraft map from within the Hacienda map and see if that works. Of course, I already know it works because I've tested this before, but I just like to show you. Right, so select, sorry, we are going to select the mortar again. Just see if we can get it right here. Bleep and tap.
Fire in the hole. Evacuate the target area.
And here they come again. Now, as you can see, the truck is pretty banged up. It does not have the, or I mean, it does have the orange diamond icon on it, which would indicate it is not destroyed. But it looks pretty destroyed to me, so I'm not sure why that is. Maybe if you shoot it with a Zeus or Predator or RPG, it will be destroyed, but that is something we'll just have to figure out when testing. To get back to this map, this is the multiplayer air crash map, or multiplayer map where the plane crash is on. You know what I mean. This is the Hacienda map. Um, this is the runaround or workaround I told you about. We'll just move over there, and you will see that I can take the stairs into the other map. This is something I need to figure out as well. These are the metal plates A and B in the prop list, but I don't have the right texture for this, but that's okay for now. In the editor it works fine. As you are aware, most things work fine in the editor, but not always in game. And I'm in the multiplayer map now. And that's the Hacienda map. Just going to walk towards the village because I have another truck standing there, and I'll just use the mortar just one more time to show you the workings of the XCOM. Select the mortar.
Fire in the hole. Evacuate the target area.
Kill the truck. You just gotta love it. Well, that was it. As you can see, we managed to get the XCOM working, even though it was just the artillery airstrike and mortar. Um, the problem with the tank is similar to the problem you can expect to have with the mule. Both need order moves, so that is something we may have to figure out later on. But that was it. Um, Thank you for listening to Ham Radio. And although I felt a little bit like Davros in his tutorial videos, This was just for you and me for the time being. Hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you.